Peace, my name is Eyevan. I'm 29 years old, born and raised in Boston. What actually got me into, art in general, doing graffiti, tagging, getting a can from like the Boston Housing Authority basements and going out and then realizing that like there's like styles and different ways to do it. It was interesting because it was at a time where like the internet was really blowing up. So like if you didn't have a mentor in graffiti, the internet was like your main source of information. Specifically with this project, the mask that I painted, I drew like many years ago. So it was like almost like the process started when I found such interest in this mask. So I was like, word, I'm gonna draw this. And I drew it about 3 times before I felt confident in the drawing. And then I just put it away in my notebook. I put it away, I forgot about it. Then I hear Yamba's coming around and they're, commissioning artists. And I seen the whole aesthetic. It was put together very nicely. And I was like, all right, I got something, at least one motif that I know that I had in my book somewhere. And that was that mask. So the mask was the perfect motif in my opinion because it was West African inspired. And I really simplified it because if you look at the sculpture, it has a lot more details and stuff like that. So I simplified it, used the color palette that Yamba was using, and we made it happen. My process when it comes to this and just anything in general is very loose. It's like it lives in like multiple places at different points at times. My favorite medium would definitely have to be spray paint because it's hella challenging and I see what can be done with it. You can really build value with it. You can get some hard, clean shapes and shadows and stuff like that. And I love painting on different surfaces and figuring out how to get the paint to be on a surface. So I work a lot with canvas. I work a lot on like stucco brick, fake brick plasters, stuff like that. One of the aspects of graffiti that I really, really like, it's just like, it's really it's raw. It's like a very raw form of expression where it doesn't matter what race or class or gender this person is. It's just like, what's on the wall? How does that translate? How does that inspire somebody? Yamba because I like to stay somewhat carefree, not too much carefree, but a state of mind in which more creative thoughts are flowing and I'm able to think with the least amount of limitations. Weed is an essential part of my process. It's either like before or after, in the middle, or after every little step. It's just, it keeps me, it really brings up my awareness too if it's a sativa, Everybody knows those strains are like really good for, just being outdoors, being creative and stuff like that. And it works. If I got it, I'll go to the dispensary and, go get the buds I like. But like, out with these street dealers, you don't really have an option. You don't really know what it is that you're smoking. And so I've started to become a little bit more conscious, just because of the terpenes and the cannabinoids and stuff like that. But you can keep up with me on Instagram, mainly. That's Eyevan617 at EYEVAN617.